Hello everyone. So welcome back to episode number 4 of Zaidan's Lazy Podcast. So for episode 3, we talk about a bit of the work-life balance topic. So the subtopic was working during the weekends, right? So here I was actually kind of conflicted between doing the continuation of this major topic or doing a special ranting episode. So basically I have something to rant about, which is the kind of culture that, or the kind of culture or people that I don't want to work with. Yeah, so I think for the episode number 4 we'll be doing that because first of all, it's after Idul Adha. That has nothing to do with anything at all. Second of all, I'm actually going on sort of like a leave of absence next week for the whole week. So for sure that next week there won't be any episodes at all because I'm actually out of country, out of Malaysia. So yeah, for today I think I'll be doing the special ranting episode. So yeah, episode 4. I have no title as of now. Probably something like I don't want to work with narcissistic people. Yeah. So the story behind this episode is basically meeting someone, a certain someone that, let's just say that he's or she he or she, that person is quite egoistic, I would say. You know, he or she, that person always thinks that person is like, my god, the pronunciation is a bit hard. I'm just gonna stick with he. It's much easier. Okay, so he basically thinks that he's always right, his opinions are always right, but the truth is it's not always the case. You know, like there are some cases where he's actually 100% wrong, but you know, I didn't say anything about it. You know, I'm just at the stage of I'm at the stage of life where I'm actually too lazy to argue about it. You know, like if you say that 1 plus 2 equals to 7, then okay, sure, whatever, then you are you are correct to that kind of people, to that specific kind of people. You know, so I didn't actually pick a fight or argue with that person, but interestingly, there was another person who sort of like have the same level of ego. You know, he also doesn't want to let go, but he's a bit like he is at least soft spoken. You know, so interesting thing that happened is that when you know two ego-headed people clashes, it's sort of like a never-ending battle that's gonna end quite badly, at least in my experience. Yeah, fortunately it's not really in a professional environment, so nothing really bad that happens. You know, like eventually they just meet each other, shook hands, and then shrug it off, you know, in good terms. Like, I mean, at least guys can do that lah. I don't know about girls. Yeah. Anyway, I do kind of want to talk about this kind of behavior though, because yeah, I get that being confident is good as well. You know, it shows that you are strong, you are confident with yourself. But at the same time, being too confident is sort of like I would say a double-edged sword. You know, like it's good that you actually an expert in that domain knowledge. Then people won't really question you that much, and then you can just say, oh, I have a PhD in this area, you know, I already done my research, blah blah blah. So that one, I guess it's fine. But if you're not the subject matter expert, then it's gonna be, I mean, whatever you say is gonna be slightly a bit weak. So basically, I sort of like came into an argument with this one person regarding regarding this topic, which actually I know a lot about. And this person, this person doesn't even like doesn't even like engage with the organizations that's related to this topic on a day-to-day basis. Unlike me, my God, I cannot make it more subtle. Let's just say there was an argument regarding e-wallets, in a country, and how it operates, how it works exactly. So this person didn't actually work in an e-wallet company, didn't actually work in a tech company. I'm not gonna say what he works on, but it's not on those companies. And to say to have such confidence to speak out loud stuff that he actually doesn't really know about is, let's just say that it's in his nature to do that. It always has been, and frankly, I came to the point where I'm actually really tired to argue with him. So like I said earlier, in this episode, that if you say 1 + 2 = 7, then yes, that's correct. For him, for specifically for that kind of person. So yeah, you just gotta let him be the idiot, until someone much more egotistical corrects him or something like that. The clash of egos. So yeah, wow. I've never really done a ranting episode, and I just realized that my screen is actually playing Dota right now. So it's actually, yeah, the time of the recording is actually 1:30. I don't know if you can see the watch. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, I have actually really nothing to do, but why not record another episode 4, right? So to an extension, well, that's actually basically it, a bit of a lengthy episode, but I do kind of want to end with some sort of opinion about it. So it sort of relates to my nature as well, which is having the imposter syndrome. So the one of the features of having imposter syndrome is basically you're not really confident with yourself. You're not confident with your skills. You're second guessing. Am I actually good enough? Is this method right? Something like that. Those kind of stuff. You sort of second guessing yourself. So maybe it sort of relates to this. Whenever the kind of extremely confident person or egotistical person say something, people like me tend to second guessing themselves. Even though I actually knew what was it, I tend to go back to it, think about it for a bit, not for a bit, for a long time, and most of the time I don't really engage with that person. But it makes me think, is my current knowledge of that particular topic is correct or not, or updated or not. So yeah. The way it correlates is that you just imagine you already know what's the correct answer for it, but then this person came in and then said the wrong stuff, and then you somehow second guessing, and then you end up with the wrong opinion or the wrong answer or the wrong facts about it. So yeah, this is also something about me, is that I also need to be more confident about the stuff that I actually know, my domain knowledge as such, so that when these kind of people, I don't know how to label. I'm not really a labeling kind of person, but yeah. Basically, whenever this very extremely confident or ego or narcissistic person came and then say something, you try to stand your ground. Well, at least that's the advice for me lah. I need to stand my ground a bit firmer And I guess like to each to their own opinion. Holding on to the concept of to each on their own, like everyone's respecting everyone's opinion about it is also a good thing to have on this scenario as well. You know, if he's like pig-headed about it, doesn't want to that person doesn't want to change his or her mind about it, then so be it lah. Then what the fuck you gonna do, right? There's nothing else you can do about it. So yeah, as long as you're not exactly swayed by it, then you're all good. So yeah, a bit of a special NT episode before I fly off to UK. Alright guys, I think that's about it. Not sure what to title it yet, but I'll figure something out. Usually I figure out when I edit the video, you know, the lazy podcast. That's definitely in the title. Anyway, that's all for this episode, folks. A bit short, but yeah. And last word would be like, stay safe. See you in perhaps 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, thank you for listening. Goodbye.